Greetings and welcome to Phantom Fables, where every tale haunts the imagination. This is the tale of the terrifying lunch hour. On a seemingly ordinary Tuesday afternoon, Emily, a young woman with a penchant for routine, decided to break free from her office cubicle and treat herself to a leisurely lunch. Little did she know that this lunch break would become a nightmare she would never forget. As Emily strolled down the bustling streets of the city, the sky suddenly darkened, casting an ominous shadow over the once vibrant scene. She quickened her pace, determined to reach the quaint cafe she had chosen for her respite. Just as she was about to cross the street, a distant, haunting melody reached her ears. It was a tune that seemed to echo from another time, sending a shiver down her spine. She turned, searching for the source, but saw nothing out of the ordinary. Shaking off her unease, Emily entered the cafe, hoping for the comforting embrace of a hot cup of tea. The interior was eerily empty, the usual chatter replaced by an eerie silence. She approached the counter, her footsteps echoing through the hollow space. "Hello?" Emily called, her voice barely rising above a whisper. A figure emerged from the shadows behind the counter, their face obscured by a tattered veil. Emily's heart raced, but she tried to maintain her composure. Can I get a cup of tea, please?" she stammered. The figure nodded silently and turned to prepare her order. As Emily waited, she noticed strange, flickering shadows dancing along the walls. She felt a presence, as if she were being watched by unseen eyes. When the figure returned with her tea, Emily quickly paid and fled the cafe, the haunting melody still echoing in her ears. She stepped back onto the street, but now, the once familiar cityscape had transformed into a labyrinth of twisted alleyways and foreboding alley cats. Dread washed over her as she realized she was lost. Panic set in, and Emily's breath quickened. She turned corner after corner, each street seeming to lead her further into the heart of the unknown. Suddenly, she heard the haunting melody once more, now louder and more ominous. It seemed to be coming from an ancient, decrepit music box that sat on a dilapidated park bench. The melody seemed to beckon her, its notes sending shivers down her spine. Unable to resist, Emily approached the music box. As her fingers grazed its surface, a blinding flash of light enveloped her, and she was transported to a nightmarish realm. She stood in a desolate landscape, surrounded by shadowy figures and echoing whispers. The world around her seemed to pulse with a malevolent energy. Emily knew she had to find a way out, but every step she took seemed to lead her deeper into the nightmarish abyss. Just as hope began to wane, Emily spotted a distant glimmer of light. With renewed determination, she sprinted towards it, fueled by the desperate need to escape. As she reached the light, the world around her twisted and contorted, and suddenly, Emily found herself back on the familiar city street. The sky had cleared, and the bustling sounds of the city returned. Breathing heavily, Emily stumbled back to her office, shaken but alive. She would never forget that terrifying lunch hour, a surreal experience that would haunt her dreams for years to come. And she knew, deep down, that the events of that day were a warning, a glimpse into a world beyond the veil of reality, a world that should never be trifled with. If you like this tale and want more, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for more haunted tales. Until next time, let your imagination haunt you.